everybody. Making some delicious noise, as I like to say. Bob, how you feeling over there?
Spectacular.
Our announcer, Bob, everybody.
I learned about dabbing.
I found a Wikipedia article on dabbing. Fun. Hey guys, thank you guys so much for coming out to the show. We have a great show for you. But first, let's talk about what's going on in St. Louis and elsewhere. This is Elsewhere. Lead singer of Black Flag, Henry Rollins. You guys know Henry Rollins? Pretty tough dude, yeah. Well, he wrote a scathing letter to North Carolina over the new transgender law, calling the governor a homophobic a-hole. Yeah, it's pretty tough words. Rollins did not use a pen to write the letter. He screamed at it until words appeared, lit it on fire, and then punched it until it reached North Carolina. That's basically how that's how I send my mail too. It just doesn't get there. Did you guys see this video? Donald Trump accidentally said it was the attacks on 7-Eleven while speaking in New York.
Figures.
Yeah, he later went on to talk about how America needs to be great again, like when we stormed the beaches of Nordstrom's. Beachwear. This is just over in Illinois. A University of Illinois professor has been teaching for over 50 years and says he doesn't have any plans to stop teaching anytime soon. I think it's pretty sweet. The 87-year-old said the reason he loves coming to work so much is because he's happily married. Happily married.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the show, huh? How's it going? Did you guys hear about this? Apparently, John Lennon and Yoko Ono posed nude for a Rolling Stone cover. More like Yoko, oh, hell no. Ba-da-da, there we are.
No, I'm sorry, Merv, you can't be out here right now.
Hey, Polly, how about you take a seat? Skedaddle, I got a show to do, all right?
I'm sorry, guys. This is Merv Lancaster. He sometimes wanders out here. He used to do a show a long time ago in this very space, back when it was the Martini Lounge.
Okay, all right. The Martini Lounge is home to Merv Lancaster only, not some Joe who made his own suit.
Okay, I bought this suit.
All right, you guys hear about this? Big Book is taking fire over the U.S. You hear about this? It's called The Great Gatsby.
Nope.
It's about a millionaire who still needs a guy named Nick Carraway to deliver messages to his sweetheart. More like socially awkward Gatsby, if you ask me. There we are.
Don't encourage him, all right?
Hey, I like the way you play that goggle pipe, buddy.
Here, I said stop. Don't encourage him, all right? I'm sorry. I appreciate you coming out here. Let's plan this next time. You gotta go. I'm doing the show.
All right. When you're right, kid. I should not be here. I feel like an egghead. How can I be standing here without a drink in my hand? Trixie! How about a drink?
Trixie? Who's Trixie? What's going on?
Hi, here you go. I had a martini waiting for you on standby.
Oh, you're the most. And she's the best whiz-bang at the Martini Lounge.
All right. Whiz-bang? All right, that was a long time ago, all right?
Well, I remember the Martini Lounge like it was yesterday. My name and lights. I remember Donnie standing at the door at the bar. How you doing, Donnie? I remember I'd go up on stage to a packed house, everybody with a lit cigarette in their hand.
Everybody was smoking. Back then, it was good for your throat.
And all the big stars used to come and share a drink with us. One time we shared a drink with Scott Joplin, Gene Simmons, and Channing Tatum.
What?
But everybody was starstruck. Everybody was starstruck when they saw my gal Trixie.
Oh, Murphy was the best. He could drink anybody under the table, but still drive me home.
They say 3 beers in an hour and you're tipsy, but I know my body, all right? But Trixie was the real reason I kept coming back.
Okay. That's actually a pretty sweet story.
It wasn't the only reason. She was a strict Catholic. Emphasis on the lick.
All right, Merv!
Oh, my goodness, the people next door thought we were part of a penny porno theater.
All right, you guys, that's enough of that, all right? You gotta go.
All right, you hear that? They're playing our exit music. All right, don't worry, kid, we'll get out of your hair.
Okay, well, I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't trying to, Merv, why don't you come back and do one more joke, right? One more joke, maybe?
No, I can't.
Come on, one more joke, Merv. One more joke.
All right. You got it. You guys hear about this? The United States just purchased the Alaskan territory for $7.2 million. $7 million. That's Alaskan a lot, if you know what I mean. But there we are.
Marv Lancaster.
All right, everybody.
We've got a great show for you tonight. Rob Endicott is here, as well as Camille Stanley and Tim Boyd. And music by Dropkick the Robot. Stick around for STL Up Late. We have an incredible opportunity. Barnes Jewish Hospital has partnered with Up Late to bring our audience something rarely seen on TV. We have word a man is likely to wake up from a coma, so he have brought his family here to witness the historic event. So we're going to check it out right now.
All right, everybody. So according to what we know from comas, which is a little bit, Mr. Stevenson should wake up from his coma any moment now.
I'm so glad we didn't decide to pull the plug.
And I am so glad that you agreed to violate the HIPAA laws so that I can be on TV. What up, Brandon, dude? SLU Med School 06, baby!
Doctor.
Oh, the cord, my bad. Right, Mrs. Stevenson, your touch might be the only thing that can bring him back, if you want to give it a try.
Of course. Earl, it's me. If you can hear me, I love you so, so much, okay? Oh my God. Oh my God, doctor!
Mr. Stevenson!
Where am I?
Mr. Stevenson, you've just been in a 5-year-long coma, and so naturally you're on a late night talk show.
Oh, awesome.
Oh my babe, I'm so happy you're back!
Who are you?
Oh, you silly, I'm your wife. Don't you remember?
Oh, no, thanks.
Mr. Stevenson.
Wait, what?
No, I think I'll pass on this one.
Mr. Stevenson, this is actually your wife, and she's been by your side for the past 5 years, and now you guys are both on TV.
Oh, yeah. Does this come on before or after Scrubs?
Scrubs was canceled like a long time ago.
Oh, Jesus. I got an old wife, and now I hear that Zach Braff's drama-comedy hybrid's off the air? Hey, are you sure she isn't my wife? That's what I'm talking about.
No, that is your daughter!
Like, legally or by marriage?
Like 100% yours.
And I'm sure the laws haven't changed on that in the past 5 years, have they, Dad?
No.
Oh my God, Earl, you are being awful right now.
Oof. Is that my son?
Yes, that is our son.
He looks like a human chia pet. Why does he look like he's trying to figure out a Rubik's Cube in his head?
Because he has wandering eye syndrome.
That's a nerdy disease, isn't that, Doc? Why don't you have a permanent wedgie? I'm gonna need a new son, Doc.
Mr. Stevenson, I'm afraid that you've had some memory loss, and it's gonna take a while to get it back.
Listen, Earl, we're your family, okay? And we love you so much.
Jesus, it's like holding the hand of Skeletor. Listen, a rap mogul needs a hot wife, right? I need to call Heavy D and the boys.
Did you say a rap mogul? Because it says here, Mr. Stevenson, that you sold spare ham radio parts online for a living, and also Heavy D died recently.
What's this world you brought me into, Doc? How'd I get in this coma anyway? An east-west rap battle? Shootout, something?
Let me check. Nope. It says right here you actually trying to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then you slipped on some jelly that was on the kitchen floor.
Oh, did I at least eat the whole sandwich?
Nope. Just made about half of it, it looks like.
Let me see that chart. A trophy for my muscles, that's what I'm talking about.
That says atrophy, Mr. Stevenson. No. Atrophy. Your body is incredibly weak right now, and some things aren't gonna look the same.
I remember that being bigger. Can anybody speak to that? You know?
No, she can't. You can't.
All right, Doc, I'm not liking this one. Can you bring me back as Ace Frehley or something?
No, I'm sorry. This is a hospital. This isn't an episode of Quantum Leap.
Oh, listen, this entire experience has been a major bummer. God, my family's so homely. Except for you, doll.
No!
Oh, come on.
Oops.
It really is just that easy?
Yeah, we should probably fix that. But I did unplug it, so anyone want me to plug it back in, or? Nah. Speak now or forever hold your peace. 3, 2, 1, thought so.
Well, hopefully we'll avoid all malpractice suits, and we'll be right back. Welcome back here at STL Up Late. We don't have a lot of time to go shopping because we're always here, so we've signed up for a lot of monthly subscription things like Dollar Shave Club and Birchbox. And lucky for you, today is delivery day, so let's take a look at this month's deliveries.
Check out all our packages.
Alright, first up, it looks like this one's for Davey, delivery day.
Oh, sweet. This must be my fun sock of the month box.
Fun sock of the month? One?
Oh, yeah. I got this one last month, and now I got the whole set.
What? Dude, your foot is filthy.
I know. I had to walk around for a whole month barefoot.
Oh, gross.
Later, freak show.
Yeah, see ya. Alright, next up, it looks like we've got Melissa, delivery for you.
Ooh, good. I really needed groceries.
Groceries? Oh, it smells terrible.
No, it's Brown Apron.
Brown Apron?
It's all the returns from Blue Apron.
Oh, gross. What? Don't eat that.
Eric, I have to. It's Great Recession era cooking. Oh, it's a brave new world, numbnuts.
I guess so. All right, see ya. All right, next up, it looks like we've got Jake, delivery time. Oh my goodness, what happened?
Oh, I just needed some new razors, but I couldn't afford Dollar Shave Club, so I had to get 15-cent Shave Club.
Okay, well, is there like a 5-cent Neosporin Club or something?
Funny.
I'm sorry, I was just making a joke.
No, I really thought it was funny. I just can't smile or laugh because it causes excruciating pain.
Okay, well, tell you what, don't use that. I will buy you one, and you can use that so we don't have any more close shaves. Sorry about that. All right, next one looks like we've got one for Rafe. Rafe, delivery time for you, buddy.
Baby.
All right, what you got in the box for you there, sir?
Oh, yeah.
What is happening? Oh, what is that?
That's my loose jelly of the month club, bro.
Loose jelly?
Yeah, I think it's coffee jalapeno. You want a taste?
Coffee jalapeno? It's disgusting.
No way, dude. It's good. I'll make you a sandwich. Hold on.
Oh, no. I'm good. Oh, it's getting everywhere.
I'm fat.
All right, last up, it looks like Kate. Kate, we've got one more package for you, delivery.
I cannot believe it's finally here.
Oh, okay. What do you have in the box?
This is my package from Lethal Burrowing Spiders of the Month Club.
Lethal burrowing spiders of the month. How many lethal burrowing spiders can there be?
You have no idea.
Okay, all right. What do you got?
Ha! Ooh.
It's not in the box, is it, Kate?
It's here. It's totally here. No cause for alarm or anyone to be upset or for anyone to put their hands in any dark spaces.
Kate?
What? I'm sure it's fine.
It's not. Okay, we're gonna have to have somebody come in here and spray, all right? They're gonna have to like have an exterminator here. The crowd's excited about this bit, but I think we're gonna have to, oh my gosh, Kate.
Okay, so yeah, it's very, very lethal, but the thing about lethal spiders is that they usually don't attack unless they're provoked.
Okay, well, I mean, I appreciate that, and maybe you're right about your spiders, but I guess thanks, Kate.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, all right, well, hopefully we'll be okay, all right?
I think I can hear him whistling a little tune in the background.
Really? I don't hear him. All right, well, guys, rest assured, I'm sure it will be fine. There's no cause for alarm here at the studio, and we'll be right back after this commercial break. All right. My guest tonight Raitt is the chairman of the board for the newly opened Blues Museum. Please give a warm welcome to Rob Endicott, everybody. Rob, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
So the Blues Museum is open officially. What's been the buzz? What's been the official word?
It's been great. Everybody has loved it. We've had really great crowds. The opening day was just spectacular. Sort of blew it out. Doubled our expectations.
Nice.
So
yeah, I saw the lines down the street.
Lines around the corner.
Very
yeah,
nice.
It was fantastic.
And just word of mouth, people are saying they're really enjoying their experience.
They're having a great
through.
time. Yeah,
Cool.
I think it's highly interactive, and the exhibits. You know, the look of the place is really cool, and there's music going on. So it's
Very
really
cool.
it's a lot of fun.
Well, I've got some questions about it, but I really don't care about that because we were talking backstage, and before the museum opened, you had a special guest tour the museum before it opened, right?
Yeah, Bonnie Raitt was in town, and she was giving a show at the Peabody, and she knew somebody who was connected with the Blues Museum, and they said, hey, you want to come down and take a tour? And she said, yeah, okay.
Nice.
So I got to go through the Blues Museum with Bonnie, and she loved it. It was really fun to watch her interact with it.
And is she in the museum?
She is.
Yeah,
She
okay.
is in the museum,
Okay.
and that's actually a great story because she came. She's presented with her mentor, Sippy Wallace,
Okay.
and the guy who knew her said, when you put her in the Blues Museum, you got to put her with her mentor, Sippy Wallace, because she won't want to be in there without Sippy. So she comes around the corner and she says, that's me and Sippy. You guys got it right. And she said, I've never seen that picture of me and Sippy before. So
There was like a brand new picture for Bonnie Raitt.
Yeah,
to see?
she had never seen it. Right.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so like seal of approval from
Seal of
Bonnie Raitt
approval,
right away. That's awesome.
Exactly. And then she told this great story. She was seeing all these, there was like pictures she was literally going up and touching. It's like, look at that picture of I can't believe that Chuck Berry, it's a great picture of him. But she saw a picture of Bobby Blue Bland, and she was saying, I was opening a show for Bobby, or we were on the same show or something, and it was back in the early 80s. And Bobby is one of these old line blues guys, right?
I know.
BB King, era and that sort of thing.
I don't.
So anyway, but so this is back in the days of Miami Vice, right? And Don Johnson
rolling
shows
up
up.
the sleeves.
Right, Don Johnson shows up to the show, right?
Of course he does.
And Bonnie, she sees him, she's real excited. So she goes back she's knocking on the backstage door to Bobby's room. She says, Don Johnson from Miami Vice is here. And she hears all this shuffling behind the doors, and they open the door and they're like, okay, well, we're cool, man. It's like, what do you mean? He's like, we flushed all our drugs. She's like, no, it's a TV show. It's not actually Miami Vice here. So those guys,
right.
she's like, those guys weren't watching a lot of TV. in those
Right,
days,
yeah,
so.
Exactly. Miami Vice, they thought they were really going to bust them on that.
Right.
Perfect. So the future of the museum, do you guys have anything in particularly planned right now that you want to try to do in the future for exhibits?
Yeah, so for exhibits, we have a traveling temporary exhibit space, and we've got something in there now, and then which is great portraits of blues musicians from Mississippi, and you go and look at the portraits, and then there's an audio tour with it. The next one that's coming up after that is a sculpture exhibit of busts of blues artists by a blind sculptor who,
he feels the face.
Right. And so so you can go in and actually feel you're actually encouraged to touch
That's awesome.
the exhibits. And then beyond that, we've got sort of a relationship with the Grammy Museum, which is out in LA, and they've got a bunch of traveling exhibits. So we have to actually do some, even though we're open, we're trying to upgrade the space so that it can,
You keep checking it out. If you've been there once, you want to see something
exactly
new.
Right. Exactly.
Very cool. Well, I have yet to go. I need to get down there, but I hear it's amazing, and I do have you here. And while I have you here, I think the city is rich with blues history, obviously, but we also have a team right now that is in the playoffs. The Blues. So I want to play a little game with you, if I could, that I like to call Blues Player or Blues Player.
Okay.
Okay?
Good.
Right.
I can't lose. Blues Player.
Cool. All right, so my first one up, I have Jimmy McLeod. Jimmy McLeod. Is he a musician player or a hockey player?
Boy, you're going to reveal my ignorance of both. I'm going to say hockey player.
You're going hockey player. Let's see what we got. That is right. Yeah, look at that. He's got a big old oven mitt or something there. Yeah, he's ready. Very good. You're on the board here. This, I think, will be an easy one. Washboard Sam.
I'm going to go with musician.
Blues musician. All right, let's check it out. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. He's actually got his classic washboard there. Yeah,
you can play a washboard in the Blues Museum. There's a thing where you can actually literally put a washboard on and play it.
Hey, cool. That's awesome. And then maybe somebody will give you some change.
Yeah, exactly, right. So you can make money when you're there.
Jesse Fuller. Is he
I'm going to go hockey.
You're going hockey with Jesse Fuller?
Yeah.
All right, Jesse Fuller, let me see. Oh, it is a musician. He's an old blues musician. All right, you're losing some street cred here. All right, you can get it back with this one. Chris Butler. Chris Butler.
I'll go hockey again.
Hockey player. Let's see. Hockey player. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's a current hockey player.
There are no Chris's who are blues musicians.
No. You can't. Not a lot of Chris.
Not
a lot of Chris Butlers, huh? My name is Chris Butler. I'm a blues musician. All right, here's another one. Henry Townsend.
Oh, that's
Henry
easy.
Townsend.
Blues musician.
Blues. You knew that one right off the bat. You knew Henry. Yeah, there he is. There he is.
His son was at the opening of the Blues Museum.
He was?
Yeah, you're right. He lives in St. Louis.
Perfect. I picked a really good one for this. Yeah. Eric. All right. This last one I think will be easy for you, even if maybe you don't know hockey. I don't know. Brett Hull.
Oh, I'm gonna go hockey on
You're
that one.
going hockey on that one. All right. Good guess. Let's see. Oh no, actually no. He's a blues musician. Yeah. There he is. He played a little music there. You did very well, Rob. So congrats on winning my terrible game. And check out the National Blues Museum while you're downtown St. Louis.
Downtown, 615
Give it up
Washington.
for Rob Endicott, everybody.
Thank you.
My next guests are the creators and hosts of the We Live Here podcast on NPR that explores the issues surrounding race, class, and power in St. Louis. Help me in welcoming Camille Stanley and Tim Lloyd. Guys, we're going to have a pretty serious discussion here, but you guys were enjoying backstage. You guys bring a little...
I brought my flask.
You brought your flask with you. I saw Camille backstage enjoying a little flask action. What do you got in there?
4 roses.
4 roses, that's some serious stuff, Camille. That's some good stuff, yeah. Serious bourbon. All right, well, we're getting loose. We're going to talk about... first, I want to ask you guys, this is a extremely engaging podcast that you guys are doing. And going into it, I've heard a lot of the episodes. Was there anything that you guys expected going into it that maybe you found was not true or just surprising to you?
Well, I'm totally new to radio and podcasting. So I used to be a newspaper reporter. So I think just realizing how we sound and how I sound is kind of
So
weird.
just like the actual like sound of your voice.
Yes.
The most
And
surprising
also
thing.
like I found out that I say right a lot.
Right.
And right.
We have like a whole like a outtake file that we've kept
like bloopers.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of those.
We spend a lot of time in the studio together.
Yeah. You guys, you have an office together, right? So it's just basically the two of you.
Yeah, we do have an office together.
But it's been okay so far?
So far, so good.
All right, so far, so good. Okay, Tim, anything that you found that has surprised you thus far in the podcast?
I've been doing this for about a year and a half. This show's been on. We're in our 2nd season now, and I think the most surprising thing is that, a newspaper reporter from Florida could just do as good of a job as Camille is doing right now.
Camille! Did you know he was going to say that? That's so nice. Well, I want to get into one of the podcasts you guys just did. You looked at suspensions in the city in the most recent episode, in particular African-American children. I was an after-school teacher in the Carondelet neighborhood at Lion Blow School, and we saw a lot of that. Do you feel like there was a solution, or there is a solution? Did you really truly feel like we're working towards one, or do you feel like this is just a systemic thing that's going to keep going?
Well, I mean, actually, a day after we dropped that podcast, St. Louis decided that next year it's going to start it's gonna ban out of school suspensions for
Really?
early grades, so like kindergartners, first graders, second graders.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think the numbers are pretty striking. I mean, we spent months after through a process, getting a bunch of data from the state. And all that data we were able to obtain boiled down to this startling fact that African American children make up 17% of the state's kindergarten through third grade student population, yet they received 70% of the out-of-school suspensions in the state last school year.
But like you said, now this dropped, and there's already like noticeable changes, which is amazing.
There is, and I mean St. Louis now with the superintendent making that move. He's only one in a handful across the country that are moving toward banning this.
Well, I think it's great. I mean, I saw kids like went through that system, and you would just lose them, and they were out of school, and you can't reach them.
Right.
So I think that's great. Well, I want to just ask, since Ferguson, a conversation has started, and your show is continuing that. Do you feel like the conversation is heading in the right direction here in St. Louis?
You know, I think people are talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I think when you get that, we're actually working on a show right now looking at state policy with our state policy reporter, Jason Rosenbaum. He covers a lot of politics for us at St. Louis Public Radio, about what sort of the policy response has been at the state level between 2 years ago and today, and really not a lot of policy differences at the state level.
Right.
But I do think people are more aware of racial disparities in the St. Louis region. Not really a fun topic.
At least, it's not the most fun topic. But at least maybe it's getting out there. People are starting to recognize that this is an issue, and we can have these discussions and work towards a difference.
And I think what we try to do on our show, because clearly it's I'm black and he's white.
No, get out.
So we kind of like I think subconsciously are trying to be like a model. Like you can do this. You can talk across.
You can work together. We can work together.
We can talk to these really difficult topics, and it can be done, and we can laugh and have fun with it, but also be super serious. And
of course. Yeah, and that's what you guys are doing. It is an awesome podcast. You have to check it out, the We Live Here podcast on NPR. So you can find it on the NPR website.
Yeah, you can find it NPR, NPR One, which is their streaming app, iTunes, anywhere you get your podcast.
Everywhere, and it is awesome. Please watch it. So give it up one more time for Camille Stanley and Tim Lloyd. We Live Here. Thank you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, Dropkick the Robot.
Will you ever think yourself make it to the store on your own? GPS in every lane, we still get the runaround. Better play it safe. Everybody say. Better play it safe. Everybody say. Always gave me chills all the way up and down my spine. Then you went and sailed away. It felt like this other time. Better play it safe. Everybody say. Survive a change of lanes, driving at this place. Control yourself. it safe. Everybody say, better play it safe. Everybody say.
Thank you so much. Don't you worry, love, so good together. Now don't you worry, love, so good together. For once, we don't have to go home. For once, we can do what we want. Here all the time, no sense in waiting. Every day it's always something greater. We don't need a sign, tell us where to go. Slow and steady, yeah, we won't stop. I say now, don't you worry, love, so good together. If it feels good, can't be wrong. So good together. So don't you worry, love, so good together. If it feels good, can't be wrong. So good together. Relax. We can just let it go. Let's run away. Take a chance on our own. Sun's in our eyes. The future's brighter. We left our shades around. We'll just find new ones. No surprise. I see us dancing to the rhythm. Yeah, we won't stop. I say now, don't you worry, love, so good together. If it feels good, can't be wrong. So good together. So don't you worry, love, so good together. If it feels good, can't be wrong. So good together. Turn the lights down, turn them down.
Touching your skin.
Turn the lights down, turn them down.
And we know
Turn the lights down, turn them down.
chances we take. Let's do it again.
Don't you worry, love, so good together. If it feels good, can't be wrong. So good together. So don't you worry, love, so good together. If it feels good, can't be wrong. So good together. So don't you worry, love, so good together. If it feels good, can't be wrong. So good together.
Check out Dropkick, the robot's new EP, Gadgets, available at their website. Thanks again to our guests, Rob, Endicott, and Camille and Tim. From all the cast and crew at STL Up Late, we want to say good night.